Further ado,
I
live
guess
on social media. Oh, it's Friday night. That means you know what time it is. And that being that you hear this voice, it's a pirate edition of the CSHR Random Happenings. Oh, Harsh, get your tail back on because I'm about to pass the mic over to you. My duties are done. Yeah, get yourself right back on here.
yeah. So should I switch to the main screen since
Yeah, because it's not doing it. I was trying.
Why would you do that?
I
Why
didn't
did you
do that
pick
one.
that?
I
Boom.
didn't do this one. This is all Max. Jackie,
No.
that's not braids, by the way. Anyway,
So
welcome
it's
to the show, everybody. I guess we'll just go around the horn. Haha, you know who I am. If you don't, who cares? If you don't know who I am, then maybe you're not over the age of 40. Anyhow, and of course, we got His Unholiness, Max to Unholy.
join the rebellion.
Okay, and of course, we have the lady who doesn't know what braids are, Miss Jackie Hyde. So on this,
One of these days, you're honestly gonna learn to just kind of like pick and choose your battles.
if I didn't know how to pick and choose my battles, do you think I'd still be alive right now? Like, let's be honest here. I'm just saying, I have fought some far more horrific people than you would think I have, Jackie. Max has been there for some of those battles, so just letting you know that. Anyway, welcome to the show. And since nobody here has any sort of idea what to talk about, let me bring up a topic that I talked about yesterday at a karaoke. It was after the show, and a few people I was there with. We were talking about if you had a genie and you rubbed a lamp, what three wishes would you use? Now, mind you, the disclaimer is you can't wish for more wishes. You can't bring people back from the dead, and you can't use it and you can't wish death to someone dying. Those are the rules.
Well, I would probably put the genie back in the bottle because that genie sucks. I found better ones.
Wow. You wouldn't wish for
Which
like
one? The location of every genie.
no, wouldn't that I think that would count under the
No, because I didn't wish.
perpetuity wish. Yeah.
Nope, because I didn't say I want more wishes. I just said I want to know where all of the genies are located.
Yeah, that I don't know. That would
No,
be
no,
that would, I don't
no.
know. We need a ruling on this, not from someone with frizzy hair, but we need a ruling.
Oh yeah, listen. This like legalese, baby. Hold on. This like legalese.
I'm about to say that's not.
Hey, whoa. We short one person.
Yeah, no. I don't know if I was at Soul again.
Come back.
No, but I'm wondering. But I am wondering, like, that's a good question. Would that be perpetuity or not? I would think they would say it is. Personally, I like to bend the rules in my favor. I would say no, but you know.
Nope. Like I said, first wish. I need to know the location of all the genies.
But remember, the genies that you find may not have the same power or may not specialize in the same things. Oh wait. Oh wait, what are your three wishes? I gotta see where some. All right, so Max, what are your three wishes besides the? What are your other wishes besides the perpetuity? Besides the finding the location of the genie?
I'd have to get to the location of all the genies to plot my next wish. You never said it was a time limit on 3 wishes.
No time limit at all.
Oh yeah. So see, once I know the location of all the genies, I can strategically start my plan. Cause see, once I know the location of all the genies, bow, I'm gonna pop down on the genies one by one. I'm gonna pull up on them one by one. All right, let me get a wish from you. Now I still got 2 wishes from this genie, so now I got 4 wishes. I'm gonna go pop down on another genie. Let me get a wish up out of you. Put 2 in the pocket. Now I got 6 wishes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eh?
I mean, I'm pretty compared to you. I sound very basic because I wasn't even thinking about it like that. But if we are gonna go that route, I would probably say endless. Besides, finding where every genie's located, I would probably just go endless money, endless power, and not power, endless money, endless. Yeah, mine's very similar. Although I'd say endless youth instead of unlimited booty calls. Because if you have endless money and endless youth, you should have unlimited booty calls anyway, at the minimum. Plus, you can fake your death like every 100 years.
I'm crying. You might as well be a vampire. You might as well
And
be a
world
vampire.
peace. Yeah, it's very weird how Hoey and I are very similar on that one. So, Twisted Metal Performance alive. What up, Twisted Metal Performance?
I just want to hurry up and go play with my camera. Hey, dead ass. I just want to hurry up and go play with my camera. And whoa, why is my camera so big? Make that shit small. Because you tweaking. You tweaking right now. Oh,
I
big
know.
pictures. There we go. So a couple months ago, my homie sold me like a $400 lens for my camera, but he sold it to me for like half price. Dead honest, I kept I kicked him $50 payments every paycheck, obviously for 2 months.
Right.
Well, then I had to wait like 2 more or I just had to wait. Yeah, I just had to wait 2 more paychecks so I could buy like the adapter piece to use the lens. So now I'm like to go play with it because it just came today while I was out on my route.
Yeah.
It's really like more of a portrait lens, but still, like I definitely want to start playing more with my camera. Come on, bro, get off your phone.
Yeah, so
Sorry, me and Harsh are sidebarring, okay?
yeah, I know. All right, and our guy Robert Walker says, if I was shorter than 5'6", I'd wish to be taller because I would never go out in public.
Hey, watch your mouth. I'm 5'6", so watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth. I'm 5'6". What? What? Man, I done had a couple moments of the week. I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint a moment of the week right now. Probably on my end, because I got like a crap ton of stuff I'm juggling. So like, yeah.
So, but no, that is the thing. All right, a moment of the week.
Bro, how you always like a whole minute behind me when I say something?
Because I want to display it for the audience. Anyhow,
I was confused. I'll just be confused because, like, you'll say it a minute after me, and I'll be like, "Wait a minute, why are we, what? Hold on."
I don't have a moment of the week this week, honestly.
Oh, you don't have a okay. That's fine. I don't have a moment of the week. So, what are the 3 wishes you would use?
Well, first off, I said I didn't like that genie because that is too many restrictions.
Well, I mean, Max. So I presume you're going to use the same wish as Max. You're going to find every genie.
No, because clearly your genies have morals, and the genies of history. I mean, I could use them to summon an entire army of sirens to take down every single oil ship in the sea and redirect the finance, so I could redirect the finances myself.
What? Yeah, but wouldn't you just have like wish for endless power so you could do that on your own?
Endless power wouldn't. Now you see you're not being literal enough. When you leave it open ended with a genie, they're tricky.
Well, I'm just saying, if I had like endless like power of all sorts, like spiritual, financial, monetary, that means I could summon demons and like zombies all day just to torment people
Okay.
until they died.
You do
I got my
realize
wishes. My first wish: take 2 inches of height from Harsh and give it to me.
Come on, that's
All
so
right.
racist.
So there's that.
It's so racist.
Second, I want the ability to transcend time, only forwards, not backwards. And my third wish, definitely I would ask for immortality. And I don't care what the repercussions are with that one.
All right.
I'm
So
okay with all the downfalls. If I have to feed on life, I have to feed on life. Harsh will be the first to go.
yeah, but I'm also immortal in this stage. But the point
Oh,
being
okay.
is,
Okay, well then see, me taking 2 inches of shin is fine because it'll come back.
yeah, but that's just
So, hey,
that's kind of to be honest, it's kind of short sighted. Wouldn't you want like 6 inches of height to be naturally grown instead of 2 inches?
No,
Like alcoholic height,
no, because
alcoholic, autistic, bad genes. Like, why would you want that?
no, you're missing the whole thing though, Harsh, honestly, with it. If I get only that additional 2 inches and get to be about 5'2", if I get my ability to be 5'1", 5'2", I'm still short, but I'm not so short that I can't, buy the short pants and them still be too long.
I don't know. That just seems like so much extra work.
No, because especially with immortality, people
Yeah.
will already be doing my bidding.
Yeah, the whole point of immortality only works if you fake your death every 120 years. Otherwise, that just seems redundant. And you don't have endless money. So how the heck would you even be able to really take advantage of it?
I can transcend time into the future.
Yeah, but that still doesn't answer the question. That doesn't answer the question.
that's gonna backfire horribly on you.
Right.
It will, but that's fine. Like I said, as long as it messes up everything for everybody else, I'm content.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I am kind of disappointed. I thought you were gonna be like, "Hey, man, I want to grow like 6 inches taller and have endless."
You're too tall at 6 inches taller.
I've said you're tall. You wishing for an extra 6 inches, then you're like,
That would still be too tall. There's a certain height of women at that point. If I got to be too tall, I would either be the same height or taller than any man I would date.
What?
Most of the men that I've encountered or even dated, they're about 5'6" to 5'8". I don't want to be looking him in the eyes. Then I can't do the, can you please get that down for me? No, I want to still be able to do the, please, can you get that down for me?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
There's reasons behind it. Chaos. Scary.
I'm just saying you'd be better off with like an elongated limbs from like 3 inches from.
Yeah, but that 2 inches would fuck you over too for a while. For a little while there, it would really screw with you not being that.
I don't know if I'm that old. I don't think I care. Like, you have to remember, I'm kind of like, by that point, I might if I'm not playing sports or doing anything, it wouldn't even bother me. I'm just like, all right, cool. And a very important question from Hosef. Does Chad hide your keys on top of the refrigerator?
No, he doesn't play tricks on me like that.
All right. I know. And then meanwhile, you got Jackie, even when she's wishing on a genie, thinking about me. So I don't know how strong that I don't know what that means relationship wise. But I know.
Listen here. I was allowed my X amount of quips in return.
I know, but I'm
Okay,
just
because
saying,
you
like,
start the live and you're already freaking picking on me. I at least waited till I left and came back.
I know. I'm just saying. If I was with
How
the
does that
genie,
look
I
to
wouldn't be
Chad?
thinking. I'm just saying, if I was with the genie, I wouldn't be like, "Hey, how to make Jackie's life even more miserable than it already is." Like, no, because I'm with the genie, I get to do other stuff. So, but anyway, the point being is, I just found it interesting to ask that question. And I see
Because
where everyone's
you gotta
mentality
think
is.
about it, though. Logically speaking, if you get immortality, money is nothing at that point, really. So why would you wish for money if you're going to wish for immortality?
Because then you have enough. If you have endless money and endless youth or immortality, then you could just fake your death every 100 years and be comfortable.
Precisely, you can fake your death and claim your own inheritance.
Yeah,
Claim
but you
your
have
own
to
life
remember,
insurance depending on how you die. There are so many ways. I could just become rich myself. See, I'm not a lazy fucker. I don't
yeah,
think that way. I don't think of somebody just giving me money, because money to me is nothing.
right.
If I have the ability to get whatever I want, money at that point no longer matters.
No, that makes a lot of sense, but you're also underestimating time, though. Because what if you're immortal
If you're immortal, you would probably like time to move faster. I'm going to tell you that right now.
right? But if you're immortal, you're also going to outlive like a few $1 million. Whereas if you have like endless money, you can never outlive that.
So, in order to be immortal, you would have to have a comprehension of time being more than just what linear. You were like
Right.
Precisely.
Bringing the knowingness of time is not linear.
Right.
It'd be like you would exist in a state of knowing and operating in the knowing that past, present, and future are all a simultaneous moment.
Right. No, that's correct.
I'm used to the fact that usually your side effect of being immortal is having to live off of other people. And he said I couldn't use my wishes to kill anybody. So I'm going to do it myself.
Like I said, that only works if you have enough resources to fake your own death after a while. Otherwise, that doesn't necessarily work. Chloe says, why would you want to live forever? This shit's hard. Well, the key is faking your own death after like a century or so. Then you're fine. If you stay in the same life for 200 years, more than 200 years.
With these conversations, though, is that everybody expects everybody to think the same way instead of understanding that everybody has a different purpose or a different requirement to get out of life.
No, I agree with that.
Just know, if I fake my death, that means I joined the Illuminati. I got a new identity. What's up?
Right. I was about to say that too. It's like, I don't know. I just want to live forever in the same position, in the same spot, in the same situation. I'm going to like live forever. Let me at least change it up every so often. You know?
That's that's a reset with good credit too. Ooh.
Yeah. Well,
I'm the type of person that is so fascinated by history that I'd love to be able to just continuously keep track of it too and see it unfold. Like, even if I wasn't involved or actually actively in it, just even watching from the sidelines, I think it would be very interesting to just observe these events as they come and go instead of only living through a portion of it. Like,
no, that is true. But
there's so many reasons why I would want to live forever, but I understand going back in time is not an option.
No.
Right? Like, that is not a plausible option. Like, you can sit there and think about what you would want to change. Like, people always ask, like, if you could go back in time, what age would you go back to, or what year would you go back to? And everybody's always got an answer to it. And it's like, I like where I am right now. If I went back and changed anything, I would not be where I am right now. I would not have the lessons, the knowledge that I have right now that has actually helped me. Right?
No, that's true. But I think when people say those types of answers, I wish I was back to this time, I wish I was back to that time, a lot of that is like regret and missed opportunity. That's what people are also saying, like, oh man, I was much better off then and I fucked things up, or oh never mind. And I messed things up. Oh, I was better at this time. And like you said, and to piggyback off your point, you know, hey, if you're gonna take 2 inches, I'm gonna steal your thoughts. So
go right ahead.
The point being is you know, you can only move forward. That even yesterday when I was out and about, some of the people there, I was like, look, I'd rather be where I'm at now than where I was like 12, 15 years ago. Because yeah, I might have been in like better shape or have quote unquote have better health, but I'm a lot healthier now than I was then, and I'm a lot fatter, which is weird. Because I get sick like maybe once a year. I don't get nothing else.
I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just I'd like to be able to, because you know, like you move through time, or as you're watching things get boring for like, especially if you're alive for a couple hundred years, right? Like if you're sitting there and you're watching and watching, like fucking COVID years. Do you know how boring it would be to be immortal during COVID years? Like you would just want to skip through that, right? You know, just be able to go somewhere else or go fucking jump around a bit, right? Because like it's gonna get monotonous and it's gonna get boring for a few centuries, you know? You're gonna be mad because people aren't going to war with each other or trying to destroy each country.
Speaking of war, this snaps feels like a war. How many times I gotta click unfollow?
Yeah.
For something to quit following my profile. Like, yo, every time you hit follow on my TikTok, I get the notification. I go to it and I hit unfollow. Like, you ain't get the message the first 10 times I've done this.
I block them.
Oh no. It's somebody that's got to watch what's going on in my life from the sideline. So I want them to have front row seats, but you got to know that barrier in place. I got my hater blockers on. I can't see you.
Right.
Listen, friendship with me comes with a no refriendship policy.
Right.
Once the friendship has reached termination status, there is no rebuttal. There is no refriendship. Keep it pushing. Stay on that side.
I just speaking of friendships and long-lasting friendships and no refriendships, I just realized the longest friendship I've ever had on social media is with Max. I've noticed that. Like the longest consistent friendship I've had, not like acquaintances I had back in the political days, or like I talked to every so. I'm not like an actual like kinship. Howie,
delete that.
Howie,
delete that.
You still use pickup lines is actually kind of sad.
Delete now, Howie, before Facebook come get you.
No.
Delete it.
Howie, just because you're bald doesn't mean you have to be retarded.
Good, Howie. Good. Before Facebook gets trying to hit you with another band.
No. I did that one for Howie. That was all me.
Oh. Why are you helping out Howie?
Because I like the guy, all right? But I don't like him insinuating what he insinuated there.
Yeah, no, that is fair. That's fair. I remember one time I showed someone a photo of Howie when he was doing that fake wedding stuff on his page, and they were like, "Wow, this girl must have daddy issues." After taking a look at Howie, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's horrible." Yeah, remember when Howie did the "Hey, I'm married to so and so"? I screenshot that, sent it to a friend of mine. She was like, "Oh my god, that girl must have daddy issues."
Dead. I'm
too. I was like, poor Howie, he's in the same age range as me. What the fuck?
Okay, but you know what? Howie's problem is the girls with daddy issues, 100%.
Is that a problem or his fetish?
That's his problem. I'd love to say it's his fetish, but damn, like, I swear to you, it's gonna be the death of him one day.
I mean, if it's an addiction of his, then it's a problem. If it's not, then it's a fetish.
You know, like there's girls with daddy issues, and then there's the girls with daddy issues. All right. And a lot of them girls, he likes the ones that haven't let it go, that haven't let it shape them. He likes the toxic ones. He likes the ones that are going to ruin his whole life while he giggles the whole time.
Behavior.
Oh my god. I mean that would explain a lot about his life and his appearance. You know, that's toxic.
I can relate.
The more toxic you're around, though, the faster you age.
At some point, though, it's going to change and it's going to be good, and it's going to benefit him.
Unless you
he's going to learn that he can still get those daddy issues, kink side, with a mentally stable individual that'll probably benefit your life and lift you up and not tear you down.
I mean, if he wants to become a counselor in that field one day, then yeah, I'm sure that would work. But if not,
I do not recommend that. He will be wound up barred from practice within the first 2 weeks.
I mean, to be fair, half of that field is just
like he's gonna start a Pornhub channel while he's in that office.
In all fairness, half of that field is a scam anyway.
It really is, but I'm just saying, like he doesn't need to be on the registry.
I'm just saying, you know what? If Hoey was a counselor in that field, that would actually be a benefit.
I'm dead.
I'm just saying, like, I understand it. It's entertaining, but like, girls have the same problem. The men with mommy issues, for crying out loud, and you just watch them; they just keep tearing their lives apart, and you're like, this is number 4. How have you not learned? Like, I don't know if I can listen to you complain about another man right now.
Yeah.
Like, you're making bad choices right now. You can make good choices. It's totally possible. And it's not your mental health doing it. It's the fact that you don't have any ambition.
You know, also one thing I've learned in life, I mean, whether it's about this topic or any other topic, people just like being miserable. They just like being sad and miserable. Because some people, if you give people what the thing I've learned is, I give people what they want. That sometimes, you know, if you can, that way when you do that and they're miserable, they're like, hey, see, it's not my problem. You're an idiot. So I mean, that's what I've noticed. Like some people cannot handle being happy and content. They can't, and they look at you as a lunatic if you can. You know.
Facts. I'm always saying, come ruin my life.
Of course.
Hey, you know what? There's books for that. You know, you can live vicariously through books and movies.
No, you know, that's
like one of these poor girls. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna turn a hoe into a house husband. He's gonna be sitting there at a freaking spa getting his toenails done.
Right. I mean, you know, people are whatever. It's just
like he's gonna be his own Julia Roberts.
Right. Everyone says like people can't handle being miserable. No, people can't handle being happy and content. Now, you shouldn't be happy all the time. Then now I'm not saying you should be happy all the time, because if you're happy all the time, then you might be on the type of scale. But you know, you also shouldn't be miserable all the time either, because that's just how to causes all sorts of craziness too. But
I'm just watching a bunch of trash ass people be trash ass humans almost all the time.
Yeah, that is life.
And I'm just sitting back going,
I need to send you something funny in a second.
I'm disappointed in all y'all and all y'all's mamas. Just saying. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Well, I had a crappy upbringing. My childhood was shitty. So that gives you the right to be a shitty person now.
Yeah, but people who are like, I don't have an issue with people who are like that when they're younger. But when you get past a certain age and you're still like that, then it's on you.
Yeah, like in your teens and your early 20s, by like 24, 25,
Yeah.
And depending what kind of shitty childhood you had, you should know by the time you're an adult because you start
Right.
learning and you become more adult at a young age.
Yeah. And the problem is when people are in like their early to mid 30s and they're still saying, "Oh, I'm like this because my childhood sucked." It's like, okay, you're almost 40 and you're still talking like this. That's very problematic.
I actually had a girl say to my face once that she didn't put effort into her kids' birthday parties because she didn't have good birthday parties as a kid. And I'm like,
Jeez.
I need off this planet. Like, I can't believe people think like that.
I mean, I would understand that to a point if you're like, look, I don't want to spoil my children. I don't want them to have expectations for anything. That's one for simple for parties or whatever. That's one thing, but like, if to be that callous about it is too much.
But that's the generation we live in now, though. It's like, that's not just one. That's just an example of one.
I know.
And I can't believe that's what we've become. Hence why I'm like, I totally just want to watch the world burn at this point.
Right. Now, Max, I think we used to work with a guy like that on our page who was in like his early to mid 40s, who would smoke like 11 pounds of weed a day, like 5 kilograms of weed. He was from one of the Scandinavian countries. And he would tell me that the reason he'd have all these like psychotic breakdowns and stuff is because he had a traumatized childhood, and he was, and through high school, dealt with all sorts of like being 5150 and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, that's true, but you're like in your 40s. You're like in your early 40s. What the fuck?
Some people just never learn.
It's weird. Like at that point, I just think you like it. I just think you like being miserable. Like when you're in your mid 40s and you're still crying about things I haven't asked, I was like, okay, there's a problem here. Oh, he told me he smoked 5 kilograms of weed a day.
It's impossible.
He was that crazy where
that's kilograms. Like do you realize what 5 kilograms is?
I know. And Max can back me up.
Like to get through a QP a day alone, that's a fucking accomplishment.
This guy had such anger issues that he would smoke that much weed and he'd still.
How could he afford it?
He was a rich kid. Yeah, he was like one of the silver spoon types.
I mean, if your hustle ain't right, you smoke QP a day. If your hustle ain't right,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to imagine because I've seen.
Harsh, I just want to tell you, as an avid pot smoker, he lied to you.
Like I smoke a lot.
I think about it, because I mean, if he smoked that much weed and his anger was that bad, there's something severely wrong.
No, 5. But you're not actually understanding what 5 kilos of weed would look like.
11 pounds, a lot, like an entire room at least.
He lied. Why he lied like a rug?
Max, you know who I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't. Whoever he is, liar, pants on fire.
All right, I'm gonna text you the name later in the Harsh Reality chat.
You might as well just drop the name.
Just say it, man.
No, I'm not saying it here. No, that's not for now.
Bro, you acting like his name, Lord Voldemort or something. Oh God.
I'm just sitting there imagining, like, even at my highest of highest smoking points in my life, smoking a QP a day. And I'm like, dude, I probably would have slept for a week after.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what he smoked in a day. He smoked like 11 grams of meth in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would explain a lot. That I didn't want to say the name. I didn't want to say it publicly because, whatever.
Listen, as soon as I looked down and saw the message.
I don't even know who that is, though.
Man, before your time.
Way before your time.
Total
mess. You say that, I think of my dog.
Oh,
and I'm like, he could eat 5 kilos of weed in a day. It would not agree with him, but my dog could do that.
Well, I mean, he probably barks as much as your dog for what it's worth.
Actually, my dog is quiet.
Oh, then never mind. Anyhow.
The only time he Borks is when he sees another dog and he's like, I got a friend. And it's like, no, you don't, bro. Sit down.
No, it's not that guy. No. Actually, that guy. No, you don't have a video of him. What you know what's really weird about that guy? He's actually he was actually an informative person on the show. He just couldn't get over his childhood. No, that was a different story.
Listen, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was at the point where I was about to block every chat to do with this show because I was tired of dude. He kept popping up in all types of places. I would be find myself bro, go away.
Yeah.
I don't like you. Huh? You told a lie there. Damon is a boy.
I do have a female alien to introduce you, Kashka, to.
Apparently not hobo.
Okay, but if you've seen Futurama, the male aliens are the ones that get pregnant and have the baby.
No.
I thought that was an American Family show.
Look, I ain't taking care of no alien grandkids. We ain't doing that right now. No,
Poor Max.
And they probably have a litter. Okay, they probably don't just have Dude, I can't click that.
Yep, we can't click that.
Not right now. Not right now. Maybe in an hour or after the show. Or I could click it and screenshot it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my God.
You ain't got no reason to be over there yawning. No, don't me hear you yawning like you've been up running all day.
Who?
You. I heard that.
Yawning, I was laughing. There's a difference.
I'm just making sure, man, don't you be yawning. You're getting it today.
Y'all be wild. Okay, so I'm not clicking the link. Thank you, Hoey, for looking for me. That's too much, man. You're doing too much. I can't. OnlyFans. Hi, I'm a member of it.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Well then, you killed the show, Hobo.
Of course he did.
Now we're all pondering how you do an alien abortion.
An
Are those
alien
legal,
abortion?
or are they illegal? Do you have to go to Roswell for that?
An alien. That's an alien. Alien abortion. What's an alien abortion?
Yeah, but how would you what's the deal? How do we do this? Are we gonna do this? Do we have to do this?
I don't know. Who said we have to do anything?
Well, but we all know Max can't have a house full of baby aliens.
Yeah, but Yakashka can.
That's Max's house.
No, he cannot.
It can.
The dog would eat them.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh my God. He's such a toxic male. Kick him down a flight of stairs.
But you got to think they're aliens, right? So you can't use radiation because they're used to radiation. So the microwave's out of the picture. If kicking them down the stairs don't work because they probably have better skin than we do.
Oh, it says the Max alien offspring has already been hatched. Oh my God.
Okay, but that's just uncomfortable. I don't think that's how their relationship is. Unless it does happen by shaking hands.
It was around David Miller at one point.
Oh, God.
just saying. It wasn't right. Oh my God. I tell you what, maybe my teas can help you, Kashka. Oh, he says make him drink Bill's tea. Wow. I tell you what, give me a little round monkey. You did that show with all the new people. And then that girl who's there, she dyes her hair every other day. Got an alien guy. Oh my God. Jackie's banned and I'm not. That's weird. Well, to be fair, I'm like your 20th account of the week.
He has 20 accounts.
Who?
Actually does, but
Oh, Howie definitely has at least 20 accounts. That's how he's on Facebook.
most of my other alts were murdered.
Yeah. I used to have like 100 accounts. Now it's like down to 5.
Like Jackie, hide your kids, hide your wife, just sits there because nobody can get into it.
Right. Yeah. Ever since Facebook is, 1 or 2-step factor verification, it's not as fun for everything. High End says a Fawn Josh Cannon class action lawsuit. You know that's gonna happen. You know that's if he's alive in a few years, that's probably gonna happen to him. The way he's going, I don't know, but you know it's gonna happen. Howie says I have 4, not 20. Howie, you better say that for public knowledge, but we all know it's more than 4, and we all know it's about 20. But publicly speaking, you only have 4. So, always saying he has 4 accounts is like Rich Paul saying he made millions of dollars by selling jerseys out of his trunk. No. You weren't a hustler selling jerseys out of your trunk. You were selling something else out of your trunk. Okay, like let's be honest.
Apparently, there's a website where you can buy Facebook accounts.
Oh God.
And TikTok accounts.
I know with Meta, with the way it's set up now, you can basically buy a verified account, like with the blue check mark now. With that,
It's expensive though.
For me, it's like, yeah, it's expensive, but a part of it's not even the expensive part. It's like the whole moral part. Like, do I really want to give any more money to this site? Do I really
don't give any money to that site, so I'm good.
Right. Like I was about to say.
Actually, that's a lie. Ludo gets money out of me every so often. $1.29, like every once a year when I finally log into it.
Right.
It's just if I get petty.
You can make them endless using text app free trials. They not anymore. Not like they used to. I know text now, they shut down text now numbers to verify accounts. But I just
make a new Gmail account for one every time.
Right. Well, sometimes you can do that if you have like 2 emails per account, then yeah, they're okay with that. But High End says, but they still can't buy an actual personality. Well, then again,
that's true.
Neither can Howie.
Oh my God.
He says, text me app. Okay. Just kidding.
I got banned from text now recently.
Too many emails.
Harassment and bullying.
Wow, I'm actually impressed.
I was like, well then, all right.
Wow, I did not know that was a thing.
It is. I discovered it recently.
Usually the text now gets upset at you if you switch your number too many times.
They let me do it 6 times in one day. That's probably how I got the harassment and bullying.
Yeah, that's how you got it. There are certain people I was trolling with that app a year or so ago.
I'm mad when I'm on ban, okay?
Yeah, I know. Howie says trolling via text. Yeah, I remember trolling some people a year ago for that app. I'm not going to mention any names, but let's just say it was rather classic. It was classic. You can ask our absent friend about that. He'll tell you.
He'll be back soon. He comes in and watches and sees what you guys are all doing.
What's the matter with you people? Stop
Yeah, he's
posting.
probably sitting there judging. He's enjoying his vacation right now from the show, probably.
It's like, stop posting my full name in your description, Harsh. Stop doing that.
I tagged Ryan Christ the other day.
That's awesome.
When it was just me and Max, I hashtagged Ryan Christ. I thought it would make him giggle.
Oh my god.
I don't think he even read the hashtags that day.
I did. I read them. I'm like, so this is what happens when I don't do a show with you guys.
Listen, I tried to copy paste, but because of my stupid mobile device, I couldn't scroll up to edit things, so I had to write my own thing, and I was like, fuck it, just go for it.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I tell them, look, you got to embrace all of your personality. The how you grew up Catholic, and you have to embrace your troll personality. That's why I got to add the extra 2 names to your name, Scott. Like, no, I'm not doing that. It's just Scott Ryan Sonia, damn it. Hyan says that Scott get gender affirming surgery. He's gonna have a mega beard and back hair now. I don't think it was gender affirming. It might have been it might have been human affirming, but not gender affirming.
No, it was him getting the rest of his human side removed. He's effectively no longer feeling anything.
That's not true. I thought he was a mutant or like a turtle.
No, he needed to get the human side removed. He's disappointed in humanity. So he didn't want to be human no more.
Well, that's obvious. But I thought he was going to get the shell and like the shell, the spikes, and then like some of the
That's just weird.
turtle and digestive.
Yeah, it's just weird. Just stop while you're ahead. That's just weird.
Yeah, maybe get some reptile intestines or something.
What?
I used to joke with Scott, maybe if they put like a reptile digestive system, you'd have all your problems would go away.
People live with pig hearts.
Yeah. No, is a tic-tac-toe board. Yep, that's true. Oh my god.
What has got you so tickled, bud?
I don't know. I was just thinking about some of the other conversations I've had today. Oh god.
Yeah, so this has been another edition.
No.
Y'all still got 11 minutes.
Nope. No, ma'am. That's not how this goes.
Nope, the votes are against you. Even Hobo says time.
No, Hobo just wants you to feel better about yourself. Howie says spill the beans. 14 minutes.
You know what's fun about the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk out.
Yeah. God, I remember one time Scott was like, Harsh, don't troll Howie like that. It's wrong. And I'm like, it's Howie. He has no feelings. He's Irish. He's Irish. I called Howie Cannibal once in the chat, and then Roz was like, "What the hell's wrong with you? You can't call him that. That's low blow." I was like,
So, hey, hold on. Give me just
Listen,
a second.
we defend our Hoey. We love our Hoey.
no.
Going forward, CSHR is now his pimp.
Oh God, I don't want that liability on my page.
You can bring all your HR complaints about Hoey to me.
You know you're not getting paid. You know you don't get paid. We don't pay HR anything, right?
I'm doing this free of charge.
Yeah,
It's charity work, okay?
that's the only way it can be done. Always says I laugh so hard at the cannibal comment. As you should. As you should. You know. That's what I like about Hoey. He could take jokes and criticism. You know, unlike there are other people we know of in the past. High End says Max making a cold fusion reactor whilst we've been talking match under the guise of a show. Yeah, basically, that's Max for you.
No, actually, hold on. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll send it in the chat. One of the things I like about this is I've got like the app paired, so like I can pull pictures straight from my phone, or straight from my camera to my phone. Hold on, real quick.
I'm putting a switch in his Glock.
Look in the admin chat.
I can't right now.
Let me check the admin chat. Wow, it's taking on Yakashka's taking on a personality of its own.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Literally.
I'm excited.
All right. Hey
That's
Jack,
like
you want?
this game.
Hey Jack, you want to play the voice clip I sent you? No, we won't do that now.
I was supposed to say I can't right now.
No, shit, no.
I'm using the mobile site, so I can't like do anything extra on my phone right now.
No, that's true. No, that makes sense. No, we'll save that for the next time. Garage door opener to a 9mm.
You know what they say? FAFO. FAFO is all I got to say.
Yeah.
That
I like this view better than this one. This one's just weird. At least this one's nice. This one's nicer. God. We are at the 52-minute mark. I'm thinking about what else we should do right now. 52-minute mark. Yeah, we should install a new segment called Ask Jackie Anything.
Oh God, no.
No, you know what? We should ask advice from Jackie Hyde.
Definitely not. People get mad when I give them advice. They think it's harsh.
Why not? I mean,
All I'm gonna say is FAFO.
oh God.
FAFO.
What? Let's do that again.
No, little screamy.
Are you on glue?
Bruh, what is your fascination with doing like making like certain stuff?
Because you were showing like a bullet. So I wanted to see that. Jackie, let me hear.
Like stuff a fly under the radar if you ain't saying it.
Okay. First question for Jackie in the advice column today. Hoey says, Jackie, let me hear how you can represent me as a pimp.
Well, I already yell at people that misuse you. So there's that. And at least you know I can call Max if they really misuse you. Second of all, I can connect you with the right hoochie mamas. Maybe I can even hook you up with a sugar mama. Who knows?
You sounded really confident when you said that, Jackie. A little too confident. New segment: dating advice from life coach extraordinaire Joseph. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
If you getting your dating advice from Joseph, I feel sorry for you because you about to learn some life lessons.
No, you don't want to. No. If we're doing that, then no, we're not doing that on this page. No, maybe we'll use the revolt page for that, or Power of Now with a book of Joseph with dating advice. That's what it'll be. Well, like CSHR Radio 3. That's what
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Poor Hoey. Already with that comment. Hoey as a life coach could definitely be a syndicated broadcast TV sitcom. I mean, maybe it'd be on Skinamax. I don't know.
You're just gonna turn him into the next Frank Gallagher is what's gonna happen.
Right? Yeah. Frank Gallagher, but with like less hair. Both Irish. So they already got that going. No. 700 Club. No.
That's what I'm trying to be at. Hey, credit-wise, I'm trying to be in that 700 club.
Aren't we all?
Well, as long as you don't have any major creditors, you should get there soon.
Yeah.
That would any show about with Hoey as a sitcom would have to be at a
David, you do not pay attention to anything that happens, and you need to start.
well, he's Polish, so what do you expect?
Yes, no, Scott. He's on vacation right now.
No, he's on vacation and avoiding the Polak.
You've had enough of Jew people.
Oh my!
Hey, this hour-long timer feel like a jail sentence right now because I swear to God, it feel like it's been like 20 minutes. I look up, it's been like 2.5.
He got bad into jail.
Watching this timer is like counting days in jail. I got
Are we this stupid? Nice.
What
LOL.
makes you think it was about you? Not everything's about you. Look at these Polacks, man. Still thinking it's all about them. Poor me, poor me.
And now they suffer one blitzkrieg and everything is about them. Yeah. So blame Germany. Yeah, of course, blame the Germans. Hitler had to
Don't blame half of me.
We're definitely blaming half of you.
Oh yeah.
You got braids mixed up with the ponytail. Anyway, the point being is blame Germany. Yeah, no. All they had to do was not sign the Balfour. They did not have to sign the Balfour Declaration. Why do they do that? Idiots. Scott got a pedicure via outpatient surgery. Well, they did that. It'd be kind of cool. Jail is not fun. Jail's not fun. Prison is less fun.
No, it is not.
David, you're officially fired, and I'm gonna make sure. No, you're fired.
They take over.
Don't ever compare me to the freaking disgusting French.
Well, I mean, she is.
I may be dirty, but I am not that dirty.
To be fair, you were from Eastern Canada, which is like mini France.
I am not from Eastern Canada. You know nothing about your geography.
You live there.
No, I do not.
She said you don't know your geography.
I'm from Alberta. I'm West Coast. I'm like really far west.
Yeah, but you said there was a time where you lived in like New Brunswick.
No, I never said that. I've never lived. My boyfriend is from the East Coast.
Right, so therefore you're half.
He's from Newfoundland, which is more close to Irish than anything.
I'm just saying, yeah, the Irish to French. What's the difference? They're both a bunch of weird Catholics. Anyhow, fine. She's Dutch. Agreed. See, I knew there was some East Coast. David, I think David is I think David is realizing that he's the Jewish hustle. Just say you're from Poland, but pretend to be Jewish.
You literally made me sick to my stomach. Like I'm the furthest thing from a frog there is.
For some reason, I feel like the word frog was like that was like calling us like nappy-headed little
Dude, if you know anything about Quebec,
See, if you know anything about Quebec, there you go.
I don't know nothing about
you know exactly why they even the people from France call them that. Harsh insulted me worse than David did.
That sound like the Caucasian version of the Negro word.
Oh, they sound like they got a frog stuck in their throat. Leave it alone. They don't even speak proper French.
She got East Coast.
They speak Franglish.
Yeah, she's got East Coast in her. She's not from there, no, but her significant other is, and that still counts. Anyhow, hey, when it comes to like caucasity, the caucasity of things, most of it's the same anyway. Especially with kids.
I'm the most white you'll get.
I mean, you're not as white as Hoey.
Nah.
Hoey's whiter than you.
German and Welsh.
I've seen a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not talking about actual pigment. It's
No, I ain't talking about actual pigment. I'm talking about,
Yeah.
I done seen some
the Germans and the Welsh. They're as white. Yeah, they're white as frick.
Unfortunately, the person whose cooking I ate where their mashed potatoes tasted like a big pot of just lumpy water was Caucasian race.
Ew.
That's what I said. I ain't never in my life thought you could make mashed potatoes.
But like, I spent my young years like learning from a chef how to cook because it was one of the better jobs when I was 16. And yeah, he taught me how to make mashed potatoes properly.
And
Listen, I don't know who gave this lady cooking lessons, but somebody need to go back and kick them out the kitchen. Don't do that no more. That was horrible.
No, Hoey, no.
Oh yes.
But you've also got that American white about you.
hey guys, I'm Hoey. How y'all doing? Yeah, we won't talk about her. You know who Hoey?
Right there. That's as white as you can get.
Exactly. Hey Max, you know who Hoey reminds me of?
I'm sure you're about to tell us. And I'm
Remember
sure
our old friend Steve Kish? Hoey reminds me so much of Steve Kish. It's not even funny.
womp, womp, womp.
Who puts
And with
potatoes
that,
in raisin
ladies
salad?
and gentlemen, we have reached the hour and 2 minutes. It is officially
Oh my
10
god.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Chef Ramsey would take your jacket. I don't
A Friday edition of Random Happenings. Harsh has got his outro.
Well, we thank you all. We thank Miss Jackie Hyde. We thank Max and Yakashka for being here. This is Harsh Med sending my love you that life is harsh, but to live it. And sometimes stereotypes are true. If they weren't, people like Hoey and David Miller would not exist. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your beautiful Friday.
Before we go, speaking on stereotypes, if you see me in the store buying cigarettes, stereotype me.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Way to tokenize yourself, Max. Anyhow, David says, what about me? I showed up 45 minutes late, but still. Again, if stereotypes weren't true, Hoey and David Miller would not exist. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your beautiful Friday night.